This is Democracy Now!, democracynow.org, the War and Peace Report. I'm Amy Goodman. We're broadcasting from Stockholm, Sweden. And I'm very thrilled to also announce that we have started broadcasting on television here in Stockholm on what's known as an open channel, Channel 15, every morning at 8 a.m. Well, I'm joined right now by Krishnammal Jagannathan. She is 82 years old. She's from southern India. She's born to a landless Dalit family, active in the Gandhian struggle for Indian independence and the movement to restore land to the landless. With her husband, she founded an organization called Land for the Tiller's Freedom that's redistributed land to some 13,000 Dalit women. She and her husband received the Right Livelihood Award this year for, well, according to the jury, 2 long lifetimes of work dedicated to realizing in practice the Gandhian vision of social justice and sustainable human development, for which they've been referred to as India's soul. She joins me now in the studio. We welcome you to Democracy Now! Your husband, who is 95, unable to join us because his health is not well.
Yeah.
It's very good to have you with us and to provide this forum for you to speak to the world, Krishnammal.
Yeah.
Explain what Dalit is.
Dalits are the native people who are native of South India, Dravidans. But because of their work, physical labor, they are considered to be low-caste people.
Low caste.
Yes.
In the West, the word untouchable has been used.
Yes.
A very derogatory word.
Yes. You see, because they are mixing their brain and intelligence and the physical labor on the land, working on the land, cultivating the land, and the dirt, the hands and the body, everything is dirty because of the soil. And they are considered to be untouchables. Don't touch. Other people are not working on the land. Their looks very nice and neat. These people working on the land, they looks dirty. So the word has come, untouchable.
But you have challenged this in your life.
Yes. When I am in a childhood, and my parents have got that interest in education. If we educate the children, they will escape that untouchability like that. They are very particular to send us to school and educate us. And then I have studied up to university course. Then the childhood sufferings in the village, in a poor hut, always prepared me to devote and dedicate my life for the upliftment of the community.
You met Gandhi?
Yes, when I was in the university, I met Gandhi. His idea of solving a problem in non-violent way touched me and inspired me greatly. Then after finishing the course, university course, I joined Vinoba Bhave, the direct disciple of Gandhi. Vinoba Bhave walked throughout the country 14 years, appealing to the landlord to give land to the landless poor people.
Vinoba Bhave is considered the spiritual heir of Gandhi.
Yes,
not as well known in the United States to a non-Indian audience.
Yes. He is a saint. He didn't want any publicity. All the time praying and walking in the village, appeal to the hearts of the landlords to give land to the people.
Can you describe what happened in 1968 40 years ago. What inspired you to move?
When I was with Vinoba Bhave walking in the village, getting the land and distributing the land to the Dalit people, fortunately, my husband became the leader of our state. Vinobaji asked him to shoulder the responsibility of Bhudan land gift movement in Tamil Nadu.
Tamil Nadu, the state of
Tamil Nadu state. So we both were organizing the people for Gramdan, surrendered the land to the community. That is the idea of Vinoba Bhave. To get Grama Swaraj, independence to the village means the source of, the instrument of production should come to the community, that the land should become in the common property of the community. In that spirit, when we are going round the villages, suddenly we heard the news that in 1968, on Christmas Day, 44 women and children burned in Nagapattinam district in Keelavanmani. Then we went there, stopping all the work. We were doing it. Then
who were they killed? Who were these 44 women and children? Who were they killed by? Who burned them?
On the days, just they wanted to have little increment in the wage. For that, the landlords. But in that place, fertile lands, very fertile lands, all the land in the hands of the landlords, or it belonged to the temples. Again, the temple lands will go to the landlord.
Oh, so the land either belonged to the landlords or the temples.
Temples. Even an inch of land is not with the Dalits. They are completely landless. And it is very difficult for them to find a place to build their huts, because in the village, all the lands, even the tanks with the water, even the roads are with the landlords, not with the landless. They are not supposed to walk through the street in that village. So we went there, and my husband is a freedom fighter, and
Sankaralingam.
And Sankaralingam Jagannathan. My husband's name is, father name is Sankaralingam, his name is Jagannathan. So he left the college when there was a call from Gandhi, come and join the movement. At the age of 18, he went and joined Gandhi. So many times he went to jail. And his work in the movement is just organizing the youth to send to jails. But when they were in jail, they know freedom is going to come. And in the jail itself, they used to discuss about it. What about the freedom to the people who are working on the land? Like
How
that.
did you end up marrying? He was high caste, upper caste Indian, and you were born into the lower caste. It's hard to even say it, categorize people in that way.
But it is there now, and what can we do? But he is elder to me, but I couldn't go and meet him like that. But luckily, he was working with G. Ramachandran, a freedom fighter, a great leader. And his wife, Dr. Soundaram Ramachandran, a Gandhian. she adopted me as a daughter. And so these people arranged our marriage.